So after a long drive up from Glasgow, we finally arrived at our accommodation for the night, the Hartfield House Hostel and Bunkhouse. Unfortunately, later in the evening, a faulty fire alarm went off and we had to suffer this noise for a couple of hours until the fire brigade appeared. Thankfully, this happened around 7:30 PM and not during the night. Eventually, the alarm got stopped and we managed to settle down for the evening and actually got a decent night's sleep before a 6 AM alarm call. Good morning, good morning. What a glorious morning it is. So today we are up in Applecross in the northwest of Scotland. The plan is to go and potentially do 2 Corbetts, definitely one which we're heading to just now. We are at the top of the Bealach the famous road up in Applecross, the windy road. So we're at the top of that and we're heading up to the mast which is on the way to the summit of the first Corbett. It's just after 8:30 in the morning. It's cold but it's blue skies and it's lovely after the crappy weather yesterday when we drove up. So last night we stayed in the Hartfield hostel. We were in the wee bunkhouse bit that's next to that. So that's where we stayed last night. It's about a 20-minute drive from here. So yes, 8:30, bit chilly. Going to get this jacket off and start for the car. Just at the car park behind me, and we're aiming for that mast up there. Right, stick with us and we'll see how we get on today. Cheers. There was a jogger, I think that's him just getting into the car. I think we seen him when he arrived at the top of the pass here. I think he'd ran or jogged all the way up the Bealach. That car was sitting waiting on him. Right, let's get this hike started. Check your views out up here. Let's hope this weather stays. The forecast is for it to change later on this afternoon, so let's hope we can get this Corbett and then hopefully that second one, just at the back of the camera, done today. It'd be great to get the 2 of them done. Right, I'm going to catch Kelly up. Oh, rubbish, it looks as if that cloud's coming this way. I don't want the cloud. We're heading up there. Let's do it. Wow, what a day it's turned out. The cloud came in earlier and we had to put the waterproofs and all that on because we thought it was going to rain. But the clouds passed quickly. But just stunning. Getting the views. That potentially is the Beinn van, the second Corbett we're maybe talking about doing once we get back down to the car. Drive to the start of that one. That there. But we'll need to see how the time goes and see how we feel by the time obviously we get back to the car. Kelly having a wee sandwich at the summit. There was a couple of wee narrow bits, steep bits coming off the rock that potentially worried Kelly a wee bit, but she done it, so fair play to her. And then as usual, once you do it, you realise it's not as bad as it first looks for a distance. So aye, quite happy that she got to the summit, feeling good. And that's obviously where we came from, the mast earlier. So we need to make our way back to there. Look at the views. Stunning. Right, I think I might have a wee bit of my sandwich as well. Well done, Kelly. So it's hard to believe that just maybe an hour or so ago me and Kelly climbed that. She done well because obviously when she first got here and looked at it she's like that, oof, no, but she done it, so fair play to her and well done. Right up there. Brilliant. Now she's ahead of me and that's where we're heading. Up those rocks there. Right, I'll catch her up. again. That's obviously a good view of where we were earlier at Corbett, up there. And if I swing round, you'll see that's me back at the mast. There it's there. So Kelly's in front of me. I'm going to catch her up. But once you get to the mast, it's basically just doing a Land Rover track for a wee bit, back to the top of the pass at the Bealach to the car park. What a day! Brilliant! I think it was a few minutes to 12 there, so by the time we get back to the car, drive down to the bottom, the start point of that Corbett. I'm really not sure if the toys will be up for it. A shame if we don't, because we're obviously in this area, but I'm just thinking of the time and the energy. Say we start at 1, even half 1. I'm not sure. That's it there. So, we'll see what happens. Bring you back later once I catch Kelly at the car. Cheers now. So, just behind me, that's us almost back at the car park. It's coming up 12:15. I'm not sure again, as I said earlier, what we're going to do about that or a Corbett, we'll see. That's Kelly just walked to the cars now. That's the mast. There it was just earlier. There a wee wind picked up. Right, we'll have a chat in the car and see what's happening. Right, cheers now. Right, we're back again. So after much deliberation over lovely cup of tea and a bit of lemon cake, came to the final decision that Kelly is staying there. She's quite happy for me to go and do it myself, because obviously it will get done quicker, and she's obviously quite happy just to lie in the car at the wee cafe and pop in and out of the cafe as required. So I was in two minds, I really was, about going for it, but Kelly was she's like really happy just to let you go and do it, and I can get a wee sleep in the car and whatever. So decided to do it. It's 20 to 2. We'll just need to wait and see how it goes. It's lovely just now, but the forecast is for it to change later. And my original plan was, when we came up, we stayed in the hostel last night, and the plan was today, so this one that I'm going to do, Beinn Bhan I think it is, the plan was to summit camp on that, but obviously with the forecast changing later, we kiboshed that idea. But I'm now going to go and try and just get to the summit while we're here and in the area. Aye, a lot of to and fro there in the wee cafe trying to make a decision, but as I say, Kelly was really happy to just to send me on my way and she'll see me when I come back down. So, rightly or wrongly, we'll see how it goes. I decided to go for it. Right, stick with us again and we'll see how we go on this Corbett. Second one of the day. Cheers now. Hello there. So I'm starting to gain some height now, with some lovely views behind me. And the Corbett I done this morning, just in the middle there you can see the mast that was at. Funny seeing it from this angle. And I'm heading up there. Right, let's go, keep going. Oh, that was the Corbett I done this morning. Some view for this angle. Brilliant. I'm heading up there now. I was sweating there coming up. That was a tough pull up that shoulder. But the terrain's eased a wee bit now, so it's a wee bit more easier going. So obviously you can see where I'm heading. Up there. Let's go. Wow, check that out. Amazing. Woo! There's where I was this morning. Oh, we're getting some good height now. Look back behind me, that's where I've came from. Look at the hills and the views now. There's this bloody summit. I wish somebody wrote a wee song about Corbett bagging. Crazy Corbett baggers, I could sing it to myself as I walk down this route. Crazy Corbett baggers. Oh, crazy Corbett baggers. It's not the Monroes, it's the Corbetts, because we are crazy Corbett baggers. That's the first verse. There's the summit. I'm going that way. You can see the path a wee bit. Hope you can see it. Chilly wind. Had to stop earlier. Get a couple of layers on, my thicker gloves. And I had a big cheese sub roll thing and I left it in the car, didn't I? So all I've got for this Corbett was 2 wee sorine bars, so I've scoffed them. Hopefully that gives me enough wee carbohydrate energy boost to get me around. Look at the views. Because we're crazy Corbett baggers! We're out bagging the Corbetts. Oh, we're crazy Corbett baggers! It's not the Monroes because it's the Corbetts. Right, time to get the camera away. and thinking my wee song as I'm marching this route. Because we're crazy Corbett baggers! Oh, we're crazy Corbett baggers. Right, camera away. I think I'm getting a bit delirious up here. Yes, I can see the summit shelter. A couple of minutes from it. I think it's just coming up on 4 o'clock. I left the wee cafe in Kelly at 1:45, I'm sure it was. 1:45. I think I started walking up the hillside at 2. So to get to the summit in 2 hours I think's been no bad. Certainly been mindful of time with Kelly waiting, so I've cracked right on. Whoa! Because we're crazy Corbett bagging! Oh, we're crazy Corbett bagging! Look at all the big Monroes over there, I think that's Torridon. Don't get too close to the edge of snow, you'll be right down there. There's the summit, whoa! Cold wind. Yes! Oh. Don't fall and injure myself now, just at the summit. Yes! Let me see the time. 2:04. That's good going. Oh. Right, now I've got a decision to make. Do I go back the same way, walking into the wind, or do I actually just go and do the full circuit with the wind at my back? I've got the steep drop into the quarry. Decisions. I'm roughly right in the middle of the route anyway, so I might be as well continuing with the wind at my back, drop steeply into the quarry. That might get me out the wind. Then obviously I hope if I go that way there's no overhang of snow just at the top of the quarry. Decide I'm going to put the GoPro away because the cold wind just kills the batteries. Speak to you soon. Look at the big blocks of corners just ready to go at some point. Oh. I'm standing right at the edge of it here. Right, so I've continued. I'm just going to try and do the full route, or the horseshoe route, rather than going back the same way and walking into the wind. So that's the plan at the moment. And when we're down there we'll be able to look back up to where this cornice is. Big blocks of snow ready to drop. Right, let's get moving. Right, so I've got to this section. So obviously I've came from way up there. I've dropped this height. And at some point just here I need to try and find a gap. I think just there. in between the snow to drop down into that quarry. So I think it's a bit of a steep drop at first, as you can see. So I'm going to walk along there and try and pick the best route down. Just somewhere along there. Right, let's go. Right, that's a fucking nightmare. I got to this section, so I came right round. I was looking for somewhere to drop down into the quarry, and with the Walk Highlands route description it's just about here. So I got to here, and I'll tell you what, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's fucking steep. And there's a lot of soft snow, and the wind is howling right up the quarry. So I got the ice axe out, put the poles away, and I tried that wee bit there. So I got down to there, and then as it goes back across, it was quite steep. Aye, I'm going to have to get back, I think, the same way I came up. Get a wee back up to the summit again. It's just a wee bit too risky. It's that snow. If the snow wasn't there, you can find the path. You can see there where I've managed to break some of the snow to get through it. Just there. That's where I got to. Nightmare, I'm going to need to get way back to the summit. Don't want to risk it myself here. Right, that's been a bit of a disaster, innit? A bit of a bloody disaster. Oh, so see, I've tried a couple of other route options here trying to get down, but see when you're standing looking down it, it's really steep looking, and I just can't chance it. I need to get back to Kelly and drive a car and get down the road and stuff, so nah, when you're standing above it looking down, it's very steep. I took a photo out there so I can put the photo up on the screen, put a wee arrow at the bit I was trying to cut across, but the wind's howling up the quarry. Aye, it's steep. See, if you're coming up and there's no snow, you're probably sort of crouched forward a wee bit and it's probably easy. You don't notice the steepness as you're getting up, but to try and get down it, looking down the way, there, disaster. Don't know what time that, I don't know what time that's now added on getting back up. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to risk it. Nightmare. Right, don't know how much more filming I'll do now, but I'll need to get the skates on. Put the ice axe away again, get the walking poles back out. Back up to the summit for the second time. 5:20. Nightmare. Right, I'll need to try and make up that time. I need to get a shift on. Oh, feeling tired and all now. Right, let's go. Oh, thank God for that. I'm nearly at the road. Back along to the wee cafe where the car's parked. What a knee cruncher that was coming down off your air. Boof, 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 knees, knees, knees. I'm not sure, I messaged Kelly, I think she's walking along a wee bit to hopefully meet me somewhere on this road. So, finally back at the car. Let me check the time. 7:15. Just get the boots off there. Knackered now. Knackered. That was good. Kelly came along and met me there as I was walking along the road. Oh, quite cold there as well. I'm going to get in this car and get the heating on, and then we'll need to decide if we're driving all the way back to Glasgow or if we're going to maybe book in somewhere and save the drive for tomorrow. So, aye, going to jump back in the car now. Speak to you later, right? Cheers. So after setting off on the drive home, it became very apparent that I was too tired to drive all the way back to Glasgow. So we stopped the car and went online and booked into the High Range complex at Aviemore. This is us checking out in the morning before going for a full Scottish breakfast before a nice relaxed drive back to Glasgow. A fantastic couple of days away. Remember folks, if you enjoyed this video, please like, leave a comment and subscribe. Thank you. More videos coming soon.
That's all, folks.